Yeah, we've been doing pretty well. Starting this week for our fully paid up members, we're going to start tracking the portfolio, giving you our stop losses and everything in a table. And but I thought I might as well show the freebies as well. This shows our portfolio right now. It's a little bit smaller than normal, but as you can see, every position is making money. The VEVE option is up almost 900%. We have options on XLU and XLP, and you can see they're up almost 100%. But even those little bars, it's funny, like MELI is like a 50% gain, although the bar looks so small because the VEVE is on there. Anyway, these are our positions right now. We're crushing it here. Fully paid up members understand that their subscription to TradeSmith is an incredible bargain, and they're paying for years and years of subscribing. For all you freebies, really, come on, what's stopping you? Get subscribed and become a fully paid up member so you can get all these trades plus additional analysis. All right, let's get right into it. This is TradeSmith. I'm Courtney Smith. I'm the cool looking guy there in the lower left. Let's get going. This is the cool thing that you should read every week and understand. And let's get right to it. So the market made new highs again. You know, I'm nervous, but bullish. And I guess the bullish part has worked out well. Purple Predictor is caught up with the market. That was something that was making me nervous. But as I mentioned last week, the Purple Predictor started accelerating and going up faster than the market was, which was very supportive. And you can see here we're making new all-time highs on the S&P 500. And the S&P 500 hasn't been the strongest of the major indices. Now the Dow's been about the worst, but it broke to new highs. You can see our DI plus, DI minus has been bullish now for a week or so. But the main thing is the price action is so bullish. But as I've been telling you, the highlight has been the NASDAQ. Look at how strong the Purple Predictor is, moving up to new all-time highs. This looks fantastic. However, and of course, this is where the action's been. But look at the green line. That's the RSI. The price made a new high, but the RSI did not. That's a divergence and suggests that this market's going to stumble a little bit this week. Once again, there's not going to be a bear market this year. Maybe we'll have a 5% correction, something like that. But this is going to be a good year for the market. Seasonality, another complete shocker. We talked about the Purple Predictor last week, and we said that it was bullish and that it was, causing the market to move higher. Whoa, look at what happened on Thursday. Super big explosion. Consolidated a bit on Friday, although we went up and made more highs. Purple Predictor still super bullish, so looks to me like the IWM is going to continue to move higher. Now, what this means, once again, is we have double-sized positions on. So when I showed you that chart at the very beginning, if you look closely, it said we had 200 shares. I'm just saying 100 shares is a normal unit. We have double profits going on right now, and that's why we're up 40, 50% so far this year, is because of our double-sized positions due to our use of seasonality. Our seasonal indicator remains on a buy signal. Now here we see that we're here in the beginning of June, and we should be starting to sell off. That should be normally what it is, but our Purple Predictor on our IWM is saying not yet, maybe later, but not yet. Now the yield curve is slowly working its way into damping down the enthusiasm in the market. So that's going to continue until July. Here's our asset allocation, and it shows that money is not really flowing into the stock market. Now, that's actually not bullish. I wish money was flowing in because then it would be easy to see why we're up so strong. But this is saying that we're not really seeing new money come into the bond market because the bond market has been very strong as well. So they're basically moving into paper assets. Actually, they're moving into all assets. I'll show you gold in a minute. Our RISKDICATOR shows that they want to be in unrisky stocks, not in risky stock. Now, normally that's not bullish for the market. But as you saw, I had options on XLU and XLP, which have been crushing it, almost up 100% in our utility call option and up like 60 or 70% in just a few weeks on XLP. Those were both hedges put on in case the market went down. So my hedges are making money and my portfolio is making money. That's like a super double whammy. Okay, global shares been even stronger than the U.S. market. Unfortunately, I don't have too many positions. If you looked at that portfolio, you would see MELI. Now, MELI is an emerging company. And here you can see, if you're not in emerging markets, we've got a nice entry point. If we break the new highs, which I expect to this week, we should be buying, you should be buying emerging markets again. Bonds, monster gap on Friday. This is a bit of a surprise to me. I thought we'd come up to these highs, but I thought we'd stagger, and instead we accelerated. Now, I just don't see this as sustainable because our major indicators are mixed. One bullish, one neutral, and one bearish. So this suggests that we should see neutral prices. Other indicators that fully paid up members see show that we should see lower yields a little bit. Now, the dollar cracks to new lows on Friday. We got a little bit of a rally early in the week, no big deal. But look at this. This is a clear bear market in the dollar. And if it's a clear bear market in the dollar, well, it should be bullish for gold. Now, gold, even though, let's go back here, the dollar's made new lows consistently, but gold hasn't. In other words, gold is not as strong as the dollar is weak. And that's actually not really a good sign for gold. I'm getting more bullish on gold. Look at the big key reversal on Friday. If you're not in gold, that's a good point to get in right there. Right on Monday morning would be a good time to get into gold. But I'm not super enthusiastic about it. Our gold indicators are a mixed bag, 2 out of 3 bullish. So we have to have a bullish bias in the market. Finally, oil is doing exactly as I told you it would last week. The big, incredible key reversal that occurred a week and a half ago, that was the signal I told you to get short. The market's dropped $2 a barrel. It's going to go back down to at least 45.5. It's got another at least $2 on the downside. All right, that's it for me for the freebies, but of course, fully paid up members, you get to see all the super cool trades we have on. And in addition, more analysis. So freebies, love having you here. Fully paid up members, just hang in there for a second. Hey, Courtney Smith here, and I want to tell you about TradeSmith, our video weekly newsletter. Yeah, I've been bringing the hammer to the market for over 45 years, and now I share that expertise with you every week in a terse, to-the-point video newsletter. Now, see, back in the old days, I actually ran the #1 stock newsletter in the United States for 5 years, according to the Hulbert Financial Digest. I crushed the market. I went where the action was, and for 5 years, when I did this newsletter, it was the #1 rated most profitable newsletter there was. There's a picture of it. In addition, I also ran the #1 mutual fund, growth mutual fund in the United States. There it is. There it is. There's Morningstar. Look at that chart. Ooh, that's a beautiful looking chart there. And I was #1. Well, and no losing year in 40 years. I've been doing this for a long time, and I want to share that expertise with you so that you don't have to go through 40 years of experience. Trust me, I bled a lot in those 40 years, but what that means is I've led a lot, and I've shown tens of thousands of people how to make money in my career. Now, first of all, in this newsletter, we're going to cover the key markets. We're going to talk about the U.S. stock market. We're going to talk about global stock markets. We're going to talk about foreign exchange. We're going to talk about futures, yeah, even commodities, oil. We're going to talk about bonds so that this is a one-stop shop. You can come here. You don't need anything else. We're going to use options. Whenever we have the opportunity to leverage up and turbocharge our profits, we're going to do it. Now, this is totally unique analysis. You think that if I did what everybody else did, I would have those #1 track records? Of course not. What I have to do is unique. That's the only way you can beat the competition out there year after year after year. So, deep fundamental analysis. I'm going to talk about this on two levels. First of all, fundamental analysis of the markets, monetary policy, economic policy, trade flows, all of those sorts of things, but on a very, very deep level. I've studied macroeconomics for decades now, and I've been using that analysis for decades. In addition, we look at deep fundamentals of individual stocks when we look at our stock market trades. That is to say, we're going to tear apart these companies. I focus a lot on a few key metrics. One of them, strong earnings growth. In the final analysis, that's the thing that really drives stock prices. Another factor that drives stock prices is when earnings per share estimates are going up. That is to say, when a broker changes their estimate from 10 cents a share to 20 cents a share, they call their clients buy the stock, and the price goes up. So those are the two most powerful techniques that affect the price of a stock. And I'm going to tear that apart and show you why I love these companies. But at the same time, just because it's a great company doesn't mean it's a great stock. We need to be able to time these things and buy them when it's good to buy and sell them when it's good to sell. So I'm going to show you unique technical analysis you can't get anyplace else. It's a combination of a number of indicators. Some of them you might have seen elsewhere, but I use them in a unique way. Others, you've never seen them anyplace else. I'm the inventor of those techniques. But you know what? Even the techniques that I use of other people, I use from people who are friends of mine. Yes, I've been around this market so long that most of the greatest technicians in history have been friends of mine. In addition, I'm going to show you ninja trading tactics. How are we going to get the best fill? How do we enter the orders? Are we going to use stop orders, or are we going to use limit orders or market orders? All of those sorts of things I'm going to give you in our weekly video newsletter. Key benefits of the newsletter. Number one, killer analysis that you're not going to find anyplace else. This is unique. This is unusual. And I have to make it unique. I have to make it unusual because that's the only way I can be number one. By the way, I was voted number one bond and gold market timer for 3 years in a row by Timers Digest. You can only do that when you have unique and killer analysis. Killer trades, because once we've got the analysis, we need to make money from it. We need to turn it into an actionable item, something that we can actually do in the real world. So I'm going to give you killer trades. I'm going to tell you specifically where to buy, specifically where to sell. Nothing is left to the imagination. I'm precise. It's also to the point. I don't want to waste time. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. So no BS, no stories, no jokes, no nothing. Right to the point. Here's what to do. Here's why to do it. And here's how to make money from it. So I'm going to keep it terse. It's about 20 minutes per week, right to the point with all the analysis. I show you the charts right on the screen so you know exactly why I'm doing it. You can double check my work. If I show you an indicator and I say this is what it means, I'll show you the recent past and you can see if it worked recently. Of course, it does. Now, actionable, that's a key thing. So many analysts out there, it's blah, 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 blah. It seems to me that all they want to do is they love the sound of their own voice. They want to sound smart. You know what? I don't care if I sound smart. That's not the point of the exercise. I'm not here to try to impress you. I'm here to help you make money. I'm doing all the same trades that I recommend to you. So trust me, they better be profitable. Easy. Like I say, I'm going to give you the exact entry, exit points. It's going to be super easy. Just type them into your brokerage platform, and there you go. It can't be any easier than that unless I came over to your house and typed in the orders myself. It's only $47 a month. This is a peanut for what you're getting. This is killer analysis, killer trades. This is something where, you got to stop and think of it this way. Can I make $47 more per month if I subscribe to this newsletter Or am I not going to make $47 per month? You know the answer. The answer is, of course, you're going to make at least 47, probably 10 times that, probably 100 times that, probably 1,000 times more than the $47, depending on the size of your account and if you follow all of my trades. So also, I want you to have a lot of free bonuses right up front. As soon as you sign up for the first month, I'm going to give you thousands of dollars of free bonuses. A lot of them are options related because I'm an owner of a company called Options University, and we've got some great education there, from option beginner to pro in just 4 nights. I like using options if I can because they can turbocharge the profitability. They can also be used to cut risk at the same time. That's a pretty awesome combination. So I'm going to give you from options beginner to pro in just 4 nights. Great introductory course for an option beginner. I'm going to give you how to quickly and easily master the top 20 technical indicators, some of which I use, but of course, as I say, I often use them in tricky new ways, and I'll show those to you as well. Retire rich with 10x income. I love this course. Really, isn't that what we all want, is to retire rich? And hey, why retire rich? How about retire rich and early with 10x income? This is an awesome course. You're going to love this course. It's going to get you focused so that you can retire rich. The secret is out with gamma trading. Now, this one's more advanced. I'm not kidding you with this. Gamma trading, I used to be an options market maker in the institutional world. I didn't deal with retail customers, only with banks. And what did we do? We did gamma trading all day long. It's something that's so super sophisticated that very few retail investors ever really understand it. This course gives you the insight into how to do this sophisticated technique. So we started from option beginner at our top bonus. This one, advanced and very super cool. Another one is, I love this. Come on. We're going to give you a new option strategy every month. So what's going to happen is you're going to receive a new option strategy every single month for 12 months, give you a month to master the strategy for the month, and then learn a new one, and then learn a new one. This is a great concept so that you can learn in a relaxed fashion. Gotta love it. I'm also going to give you 82-page manual on candlestick secrets. This is a particular style of trading, using, instead of bar charts, using candlesticks. What's cool is it's got flashcards. And it's really very cool because you actually get to learn just like you did when you were a kid. So it makes it super easy. You can be studying while you're sitting there on the subway or whatever, looking through those flashcards, the tutorials, the manual. It's awesome. And then finally, a very secretive part of the universe, foreign exchange options trading, where we combine foreign exchange trading with options trading, profiting from the 2 hottest markets. So I'm giving you 7 bonuses here. The value, if you were to go and buy those, go to optionsuniversity.com. Check them out. You'll see the price is just under $2,200. So when you sign up for just $47 a month, I'm going to give you these 7 bonuses right away. You're going to be able to access them right away. So let's repeat. You get the weekly video briefing with actionable advice. You get the 7 valuable bonuses, and all for just $1.56 a day. Come on. Really? You don't think it's worth less than $1.56 a day? Come on, man. You can't get a Starbucks coffee for $1.56, but you can get one of the best video newsletters ever. In fact, I believe it's the first video newsletter ever. But you're getting the same insights and the same techniques that I use to build that incredible track record of being the highest performing, most profitable newsletter for 5 straight years. All for $1.56 a day. This is a peanut. So what do you got to do? It's simple. You go to bit.ly/weekly market forecast. And yes, the W and the M and the F have to be capitalized. But go to bit.ly/weekly market forecast right now to subscribe. Get involved. Full money back guarantee, of course. Do it right now. You're going to really enjoy it. I'm not allowed to promise you that you'll make money. The SEC, the FTC, they'll come down on me like a ton of bricks. But I know what my track record is. I think as long as you follow the advice, I think you're going to be very happy. I'm allowed to say you're going to be happy. I'm not allowed to say you'll make money or they'll come down on me like a ton of bricks. We don't like that. So here's what I need you to do. Go to bit.ly/weekly market forecast with the capital WM and F right now. Go there right now. Check it out. Sign out. Full money back guarantee. Get all the bonuses. Try it for a month. I know you're going to love it. Thanks very much, and I'll see you on TradeSmith. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.